You're watching Rogers TV.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Attack Wrap. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy, joined today by Harry Nancy and David Bedkowski. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us on the show.
Thanks for having us. Good
Yeah.
to be back.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys had some pretty busy summers this year, right? Like, both of you getting drafted and getting to go and get a little taste of the NHL. Talk to us, Harry, a little bit about your experience there going and playing around in Toronto.
Oh, it was like a fun and a memorable experience, and it was a great place to develop my skills and learn a lot from the older guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. I saw you were at obviously the development camps over the summer before rookie camp, and you were there with Matt Kaprowski as well. What was that like going with a familiar face?
It was comforting. Like didn't know anybody there, but I was glad that Kaprowski was there, so we hanged out and stuff, and so yeah, it was pretty nice.
So you guys had obviously different draft experiences. I know you were at home watching the draft, and walk us through kind of. I think I watched the Leafs Blueprint episode where they asked you where you were. Were you in bed watching the draft?
Yeah, I was.
I was gonna say, like, you answered that honestly, and I appreciate the honesty. Yeah. But I was sitting there going, like, dude, we got to come up with a better answer for the next time, right? You could have said like home with family, something like that. I like the honesty though, in bed watching it.
Yeah, just in bed watching the draft on my phone, and I was pretty excited when I saw my name get called up.
Were you expecting it? Did you get a phone call beforehand, or it was just your name popped up and that was that?
No, my name just popped up, so yeah.
That's awesome. Was it on commercial when your name came up, or did you see it go up live?
On probably in commercial.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And then you just kind of like comes back, and all of a sudden you see your name up there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did your parents react first, or did you run down and tell them?
Oh yeah, my mom reacted first. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Obviously, David, you were there and you had family there with you. What was that experience like? I saw, very stoic on TV. I thought that was looked like you were dealing with the pressure pretty well.
Yeah, it was an incredible experience. Something many kids look forward to for a lifetime up until that point. It was my first time being in LA, and that was awesome to be there with my family and sit through a draft that I've seen plenty times before, and you hear talking to older guys on your previous teams and like their experiences, and so to finally go through it was pretty surreal and a bit of an out of body experience, and maybe not so patiently waiting until you hear your name called, and then just a sense of relief, and going through the whole process, and then getting back to the lounge and meeting your family and seeing what it means to them, and seeing on the TV just their emotions being poured out, and seeing my teammates' names on the TV too was very exciting. Seeing Trenton and Harry being called. And yeah, like Harry said, getting to go there in the summer and at camps, and seeing the older guys that you're used to watching on TV, and then all of a sudden you're on the ice, skating and competing with them and seeing how you match up, and
right.
It's great. I'm very blessed to be in this position, and to have the opportunity to play against those guys and work towards making the roster one day.
What was the pressure like in kind of that situation of maybe the stress or whatever it was, sort of watching the draft? What was that like compared to like the stress of going into an overtime or something like that? How did they compare?
Probably more so.
Okay.
Because when you're playing a game, you just get to exert yourself, and you're not really thinking. You're just kind of in a flow state. Whereas, you're sitting in that chair for first night. I wasn't expected to go in the first round, but
right.
There's always a possibility, right?
Yeah.
At some point you're thinking any pick can be you, and that first night was 4 hours, and then probably, I don't know how long, but the whole second round on the second day, and you're just thinking every pick, could this be me?
Yeah.
And just sitting on the edge of your seat, and definitely more nerve-wracking than an overtime, just because of the position that you're in.
Yeah, for sure. How do you deal with the pressure in a situation like that? Are you like just palms sweating? Are you grabbing your mom's hand next to you? Are you just trying to look around and distract yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think just trying to enjoy the moment as much as possible. Like I said, it's a once in a lifetime experience. So just trying to enjoy every moment. You know, you might see a guy picked ahead of you and you think like, what the heck is this guy doing being picked ahead of me? But that's just all part of the process, right? Like you have a chance to, you know, outwork those guys and prove why you think you should have been picked.
Yeah.
So I think just keeping that in mind, trying to enjoy every second of it, and, you know, I'm very fortunate to be picked at all. So just keeping that in mind, and just having conversation with my parents, just trying to, you know, not think about it too much.
Great. Maybe Harry can give you some tips on just like kicking back in the PJs, watching it on your phone. Yeah. It's a good way to do it, man. I'm telling you. How quick is the turnaround for you guys? You get drafted, obviously you're down at the draft, you're at home. Are you on a plane the next day? Do you get a couple days to pack? Like, are you already packed, ready to go? Yeah,
I got a couple days to pack, you know. It was so it was pretty quick, you know, 2-3 days, then you're ready. I'm ready in Toronto. So it was a new experience for me, and like I said, just develop my skills, just learn from those older guys who put in the work every day, and I was pretty excited about it.
Something I've noticed from you is it seems like you've taken some pretty big strides, no pun intended, in skating this year. Like you look stronger out there, you look stronger on the puck. Is that something that Toronto helped with over the summer, or are there other things that you feel like, you know, they've really helped kind of grow in you? Yeah, so like I was training in the summer in Toronto, so I worked on my skating and my lower body strength all the time, so I think that was a big help. What are some changes you feel like you've put into practice this year that have helped in that growth?
His blade holders.
I wasn't going to say it, but I was wondering.
Yeah, blade holders, so I was told that I was a big like shoulder skater, you know, like I use my shoulders a lot when I skate, so I was trying to fix that. Like that was one of the big things I was trying to fix this summer, and get quicker feet on the ice. So I've said it before, you got the hairy sweep. That's what I call it when you go. You got that arm going. I like it. It's character in the skate. That's good. For you, David, what are some things that you feel like Buffalo was able to kind of teach you this year? What are some of those, I guess, tools or tips or tricks that they've given you to improve?
Yeah, I think just skating with those older guys. I was there for 2 weeks this summer. Just like learning how to defend on those guys, like skating with Tage Thompson, like every time he just takes you wide, and it's almost like you can't defend it. Right. But yeah, just for me, the biggest change was the pace. And the game moves so fast at that level, and everybody can skate, everybody's strong, you know, everybody can hit, everybody can pass, everybody can shoot. So you got to be able to keep up, and for me, the biggest thing they want me to work on is just my puck play and being able to make decisions with the puck and move pucks efficiently, and you know, keep my feet moving and work on my speed, so I can, you know, keep up with the pace of the game and do what makes me effective, which is playing physical.
What are some of the differences that you guys have seen now, having experienced some of those NHL practices and drills compared to an OHL practice and drill? Do you see some distinct differences there, or are they the same thing but faster? Yeah, like Betsy said, you know, the pace is way faster, you know, faster, stronger guys, and it's coming down to the O again, you know, it's a bit slower, and you can ease your way into it, and it's you got more time to make plays than you had when we were in camp.
Yeah, it's totally different. Even just the way practices are ran, like we don't go to the board once. Like we have a meeting before practice, you talk about every drill, and then you get out there and it's just bang, 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 and it's paddle drills and compete, and you don't stop skating. Like it's like, you know, you're gasping for air, and after every rep, and it's very different. You know, guys are fighting for their jobs and, you know, trying to provide for their families, and like it's a completely different beast up there, and but it's a privilege. Privilege.
Yeah. Almost like a life or death for those guys in a way.
Why? I don't want to go that far, but yeah, I guess like I've heard a lot of guys, like former players, talk about it, but it's like, you know, some say like they imagine like other guys are trying to take food out of like their families' mouths, and
wow.
I mean, to a certain extent, it's true.
That's a good analogy. I think that's very fair. Kind of going into this year, obviously you guys have picked up a lot of points at the beginning of the year, are battling hard. Like you guys are keeping up with all the top teams especially in your guys' own division and conference. Like every time you've played those top guys, Kitchener, Windsor, whoever else, London, you guys have battled them so closely, pulled points off of them, got wins off of them. How confident are you guys as a team going into this?
Well, I'd say we're pretty confident, I think we're a more skilled team this year, and something that we've brought from last year is just our grit and hard work. And so I think that's one of the main reasons why we're so good this year.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we started off really hot, being 9-2 to start the season, and I think since we're definitely below 500, and I think we haven't been good enough. I think you talk about taking points off those top teams. We are the top team. There's no reason we shouldn't believe that we are the top team. At the beginning of the season, when we were whatever it was, 11 games in, 12 games in, we were battling for the top spot with Windsor, and I don't know, we should have that belief that we're the best team in the conference, and every night we should expect to win. And I think once that happens, you'll start to see us climb up the standings, and we shouldn't be saying, we're taking points off top
right.
teams, because we are a top team.
Right. That's great. I like that mentality. That's sweet. For you guys, something that one thing this year that when you look at the way the guys are playing this year, when you look at the team, what's one thing that you go, you know what, we're crushing this. This is our strength.
Like I said, just the hard work, comes first to the fourth line. Everybody's working hard on the forecheck, and I think offensively we're pretty good, but just got to brush up a few things in D zone. But if we fix that, I think we can go far this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one thing would be our offensive game.
Yeah.
We brought in a couple guys from south of the border. You return a lot of our skilled players who took big steps this year, and just on the offensive side of the game, everybody can make plays and, put the puck in the net, and I've definitely noticed that as a difference this year.
That's cool. First season as a captain of an OHL team, has that sunk in for you yet, or is that something you feel like you're living up to, or what sort of pressure comes with that?
Yeah, I think it's been a continuing learning experience, ever since. I just turned 19 on Sunday, and it's the first time being in that position, and there's a lot that comes with it, a lot of pressure. You're going to be under a magnifying glass. Everything you do is going to be analyzed differently than maybe someone else. So I've kind of learned that you can't really listen to what anyone says. You got to be true to yourself and true to your identity, and you're not going to be able to please everyone. So you got to do what you believe is right for the team and for yourself, and not really care what other people might think to a certain extent.
That's cool. I was sitting next to your folks when you got the your goal the day before your birthday there. I'm not sure I've heard any two people cheer louder in my life, actually, anywhere, in any context. That was quite something. So did you hear them? Did you look at, did you know where they were sitting, or? I
didn't. I always know where they're sitting.
Okay.
I'll always look for family, friends, or my billets before home games, see where they're sitting at, and kind of just look at them, and kind of helps remind me, for part of the reason why I play, and it's for them, and all they've done to help me. My mom definitely gets way too excited for that sort of stuff. It's funny you say that, because in the OHL draft, when I got picked to Oshawa, my mom was bawling, crying, so emotional, and then at the NHL draft, it was the complete opposite. She was fine, just smiling, and then my dad kind of just lost it. But yeah, and then after the game, when I came out and I saw her, she did a big scream. She's like, woohoo, and I just looked at her. I'm like, Mom, we just lost 5-1. Why are you screaming? But they're just always happy to see me have success.
That's awesome. Proud of you, I'm sure they are, eh?
Yeah.
That's great. Well, we've got a new game that I want to play with you guys. We tried it out last week, and spoiler alert, the guys last week named you for a couple of, both of you for a couple of these. This is a new segment called Poke the Bear. And,
oh boy.
We are the Owen Sound Attack, or the Bears, so you're poking the bear. And this is your chance to, kindly call out your other teammates on some funny things. And I'll once we get to it, I'll let you know the ones that they.
We'll have to watch back. Yeah.
You might need to. You might need to. So I got a few questions here for you guys. Number one is, who's the last guy on the team you'd ever let tape your stick?
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have anyone in mind?
Braden Rogers or.
Aaron Rodgers, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just all three of the goalies.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, this is a good chance to call a couple guys out. Noah Roberts, worst knob in the
Crazy
league.
knob.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the thin knob tape, probably wrapped around maybe 50, no, more. No,
It's
like
a goalie knob.
80 times
Yeah.
probably. And like I guess he holds his hand under that, which is just not what you're
Yeah,
supposed to
no,
do. Like
no.
you're supposed to have the knob sitting in your palm, and he has it like above. But yeah, Raji's probably got a bad one. It's
Yeah.
like hardly any tape.
Okay.
Royce kind of just does his toe. But you know, like saying all that, I might have to say like Tristan DeLille, because I think he's
Yeah,
just so careless with it. Like
that's
it's
a good
almost
one.
like he purposely wants to have like a messy knob and a messy like
Yeah.
blade. Like he just everything's overlapping, like folded, like just a mess. And every stick is cut to a different height. Every knob's different. Like
How does he do it?
I don't know.
And he
I
just
don't
has
know.
so much success with it.
Yeah.
That's just who he is. He's a messy guy.
There's some method to the
Disorganized,
madness.
but we love
Frenchman.
him. Yeah,
Okay.
we love him.
Good to know. All right. Guy on the team that you're never passing the aux cord to. They just have the worst taste in music. Harry, I don't want to. I feel bad saying this. Two of the guys called you out last week.
I know who they
One
are.
of them defended you fiercely.
Really?
So, who was?
Cato.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
he jumped to
makes
your
sense.
defense.
That makes sense.
No, we have the same. We have like good taste in ox.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Worst. Georgie, Raj,
Okay.
Nelly.
They're just
Who
gonna
else?
throw the country out. They're
Yes.
looking
Yeah.
for the little
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
That's what we heard.
Raj. Okay. Nelly. Benny sometimes.
Okay.
Who else? Boo sometimes. You know, he repeats like the same ox during game days. Like
Okay.
everybody's getting sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
I don't think I'm too sure who plays what.
Okay.
I kind of just like whatever music's on, unless it's really bad.
Yeah.
I will have to agree with two of the guys from last week. Nancy
Okay.
does have some questionable music taste for some songs. Like some songs are a little depressing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't really say like who has the worst song. I think it's silly when people say, "Oh, like you got bad ox." Like everybody has different tastes, right?
Right,
Like,
Right. Fair
you know,
enough.
you're never gonna be able to please everyone. That's why I don't like being on ox too much.
Right. When you get stuck on it, what's the? Are
Yeah.
you going for just the safest option or like your favorite option?
Yeah. I think like a bit of both.
Okay.
I think like you obviously want to hear songs that you like, and that's
Right.
what's gonna be on your phone. But yeah, like you want everyone to be kind of cool with it.
Yeah.
I will say Raj is like most desperate to be on aux.
Okay.
Like I remember one time on the bus we were playing cards for like a couple hours, and the
Yeah.
whole time he was just sitting watching and just trying to hijack the aux because
Yeah.
he wanted to play music.
That's awesome. Okay, I think he might be on next week, so we might have to get him to play as a song or two. Who on the team takes the longest to get ready? And I'll give you kind of context. You could do pre-game, like getting the hair, getting the fit, whatnot, but also like once you get to the rink, who's going to take the absolute longest to get their gear on?
I think I do, especially during practice. Like, takes me like 15, 20 minutes to get dressed. But who else?
Just like particular in it, or you just kind of like taking your time and chatting?
Yeah, like after put on a piece of equipment, you gotta wait like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let it
Yeah.
warm up. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Who else?
I'm usually like one of the last guys on just because I don't start getting ready till
Yeah.
like 15 minutes before because I'm like,
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to like try to sound like a pro here, but like I'm usually in the gym getting like activated, and,
Right,
like,
right.
so I don't get hurt and just like doing whatever it is to get ready.
Great.
So like usually there's me and like a couple other guys that are like some of the last on. I know during games like Arnie's always the first guy after warm-ups to get started like getting dressed right away, like
Okay.
25, 30 minutes before we're
Yeah.
getting on the ice for warm-ups. He's already like starting to get dressed.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Just likes to sit in it.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. Good to know. Who? We'll flip this around. Who takes the longest to get undressed after a game? Like, who are you almost? Who's getting bothered for their gitch strap and stuff like that?
So, Arnie, Greenberg,
Okay.
Banksy.
Yeah.
I'm in there a couple times.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just gotta hang out with the guys sometimes.
Yeah, just marinating my equipment.
Right.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah. You gotta soak in all the luck. That's,
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Who on the team would you, for sure, never let pick your game day fit?
For home games or away games?
For a home game, yeah.
So
You're getting
suits.
suited up.
Ooh, Raji's got some bads. He's got like this
Really?
one like pink suit
Yeah.
that's really. He's always wearing the same camel coat. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Robbie does some
Yeah,
questionable
Robbie
things
too,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Robbie's on the show next week as well. We might have to
Yeah.
do suits on
he
the
came-
show next week.
Came to ring to like straight pants or something.
Okay.
Just pants on his ankles just hanging down. It was weird.
Okay. Like too short a pant?
No, just straight pants. Like
Like all the way down, no
yeah.
taper, nothing.
no.
Okay. All right. Good to know. We'll go with worst guy on the team to get a ride from. For any reason. Maybe they're a bad driver. Maybe music's too loud.
Would you say Corpy?
No, Landon Jackman.
Oh, okay. I've never been in
Jacko.
Jackman's car.
Okay.
No,
I can
it's not-
imagine that though.
It's like he's not a bad driver. It's just that he'll lie so he wouldn't have to drive you.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to drive.
No.
Okay. Okay.
That's not right.
No.
I don't agree with that at all. And
What
he's
if
like
that
a
needs a
minute
guy?
away from you, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can kind of assert that veteran power now. You can,
It's whatever.
okay. Fair enough. Whose gear are you never gonna borrow? If you forget something, whose bag are you like? I'm
Tristan, no question.
That's so.
Both the little.
Yeah, our equipment manager bought a pair of like disinfectant, like smell removal spray, just specifically for
Yeah.
him and his
Wow.
skates and his equipment.
Good to
Yeah.
know. You know what? He got called out.
Very
on that same
unhygienic.
thing last
Yeah,
week.
I bet.
Is it a DeLille thing? Like, I heard
Possibly. I think
Tito's
it's a
stuck
French
right in
thing.
between
Yeah.
them.
He just doesn't wear any socks with skates, so it just like
That's a bold move.
stinks it up real bad.
I know some old
But
guys
again,
that
we
do
love
that.
him.
Yeah.
We love him.
Oh, absolutely. You know, stinky bag, messy stick, but the kid knows how to play.
He sure does.
Yeah.
That's something else. All right, this one can be controversial. Who on the team thinks they're a sniper? Not a sniper though.
Banksy.
You think so? What makes you say that?
No, he like brags about his shots sometimes. but,
Really?
like,
Okay.
yeah, no offense, but it's like one of the softest on the team.
Yeah, potentially.
Listen, he can feed a puck
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
nobody's business.
Yeah.
I mean, Robbie like loves to like snipe in the half circle in warm-ups.
Right.
Like oftentimes it misses the net. I
Yeah.
think he comes back for like 2 more shots than he's supposed to have, and just trying to absolutely rip it.
He's
Yeah.
got a lot. Maybe that's where the big knob's coming in. He
Yeah.
he hits it so hard he doesn't want it to slip right out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, maybe he changes up that knob and all of a sudden becomes a sniper. You never know. Who on the team has the worst chirps?
Where's chirps?
Like to opponents.
Yeah, like just like when you hear their chirp, you're like, dude, that was brutal.
Well, he's not here, but JT had pretty bad chirps.
Okay.
He'd sit right by their bench and just talk all game, but they were pretty bad chirps.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be good at that.
Yeah.
He'd be good at that. Who on the team, kind of similar? Who on the team do you find, practice or whatever, is the easiest one to chirp? If you're chirping someone, who do you find is the easiest one to chirp?
Raji's probably up there.
Yeah,
Corpy.
really?
Raji, Corpy.
Corpy and like chirping Robbie.
Okay.
Really?
He thinks he's a tough guy sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's just not though.
Good to know. Good to know. Who on the team just keeps on going? Maybe needs a mute button.
Caden Taylor.
Caden Taylor.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
No, like he sits beside one of their ways in LA and just constant yapping.
Probably Regan O'Grady, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Oh yeah. All right.
There's
There's
guy-
always something
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Greenberg too.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
love-
Greenberg.
They love to talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
No, you could never be in the room and not hear their voice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's a good one. Who is the last player that you ever want to get paired with for a ping pong tournament?
Matthew Krapowski.
Is he bad?
No, both.
Oh, no, he's really bad.
Is that so?
I've played him once. He's really
he's
bad.
the most unathletic, like uncoordinated.
No,
on this
no
team.
doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
Matt, I hope you're watching. Maybe actually, I hope you're not. That's we might have to get him.
No,
to
he
defend
knows
himself.
it. He knows it.
Okay. All right. Next show, we're setting up a
wants
mini
it, yeah.
tabletop ping pong. And
That would be something, actually, if we
I
played
think we
ping pong
made
in here.
Croft and Georgie do that last year.
Really?
I think we just used my tablet as a net.
Oh, right.
Did a little. Wasn't great. It wasn't
No.
the best opportunity to prove their skills. But who do you feel like you could prank and totally get away with?
That's a funny story, actually, because
Okay.
this just happened this weekend. Really don't know if I should be sharing this, but I will.
You know what? You
just
got
for the
named here,
fans
so
that
I
are
feel like
watching.
you've got-
Really?
Oh yeah. I think Cato named you, so you're allowed
That
to.
he could prank me?
Yeah. He feels like he could prank you and get away
Really?
with it.
Well, he hasn't done it yet, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'll be waiting for him when he does.
Okay.
But this weekend, like Robbie, Razor had him like putting his stick in our bathroom stall.
Right.
I guess like so you can get like a garbage goal, like a
Yeah.
dirty goal point, whatever it is. And it ended up working, like he did it, and then that weekend he got his first goal.
Right.
So he's been doing it since. And then this past weekend, like it was kind of just me, a couple guys were in the gym, and then I went to go use the bathroom and I saw a stick in there, and for some reason the idea popped in my head to grab the Nutella. And he's got a white tape job, and so I grabbed a piece of Nutella and lathered it all over his tape, so it looked like someone had on his stick. And he came back from warm-ups, and I'm in there, and he's retaping his stick. He's like, "What the?" Like he was, yeah, and he had no idea it was me. And I told him yesterday in practice, like, "Oh, did you ever end up finding out who it was?" And I told him it was me. But yeah, I thought maybe it would like loosen him up, and maybe you'd have a great game. But we ended up losing 5-1, so I probably won't do it again. But
Well, fair enough.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, you know what? It is what it is, right? That's a good team bonder, right?
Yeah. Well, like no one's hurt, right? He just retapes his stick, and that's that. So
Yeah,
that was a fun one.
I'm sure Stumps would be okay with a little sacrificing a little tape or something like that. That's good. All right, well, we'll be right back after this break with more Attack Rap here on Rogers TV. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in a moment.
How long?
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
Hello, Kid Cell Phone. How can I help?
I need somebody, not just anybody. Won't you please, 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 please help
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
Gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy, joined today by Harry Nancy and David Bedkowski. And we're right in the middle of calling out some other Owen Sound Attack players. So a couple more questions for you guys. Who is the last player you'd ever let organize your dry stall or your bag or your wet stall as well?
Tristan Dahl.
Again.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Again, just disorganized, right? Like,
Yeah.
disorganized, messy, unhygienic.
Yeah.
But I'll say again, like we love him. We love him a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate who he is. But
Pulling
yeah,
out granola bars, cutlery.
it's just all true. Oh, just all of it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Who's the last guy on the team you'd ever let cook you a meal?
Probably a lot of guys. I feel like a lot of guys wouldn't be able to cook.
Okay.
Tristan would definitely be one of them.
One of them.
I couldn't see him cooking an egg.
I can't see. I need someone reliable like
Jackman probably can't cook.
Cato doesn't seem.
Cato, yeah, probably is every meal in his life cooked for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I might
Probably leave it at that. Do you have anyone else in mind?
No, it's mainly the guys who just eat out every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's the team chef? Like, who'd be the best cook on the team?
I'd put myself out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I eat a ton, and in the summer I cook
Yeah.
a ton. I love cooking.
We almost brought you a instead of a birthday cake, just a chicken and pasta with a candle in it. That'd be great.
No, I'm glad you didn't. Yeah.
Didn't have time.
I eat enough chicken and pasta.
That's fair. That's fair. Who do you think would be? I won't say who. One of you guys might have gotten named for this one. Who do you think would be the hardest guy to room with on the road? You guys are about to go on a nice long northern trip here. Who do you not want to? Maybe they're a snorer. Maybe they just like to kind of sprawl their stuff out. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
it's not me, that's for sure.
okay,
Definitely snorers are the worst to be with.
okay, yeah.
Kindry was really bad. I know he's not with us
Smitty.
currently. Smitty was the absolute
Yes.
worst.
I've
Yes.
heard
Oh
stories
my
of those
gosh.
snores.
Oh my gosh.
I think I've heard video of those snores.
It was unbelievable. Like literally sounded like a tiger, like growling. Like it was incredible. Kroprowski's a really bad snorer,
Yeah.
but I think that's the biggest thing is snoring.
Snoring, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. We heard, some guys like to do some yoga and stuff like that and
Really?
at all hours. I don't know.
Did you hear that
I've
from who?
heard- I've heard that
About
too.
who?
About you.
Somebody might have said that
I think
about
it was,
you.
Alright,
I think it was
so-
Max. It was Max saying that
Okay.
you wake up earlier, like go to bed late because you're stretching or something.
Yeah, well, like just trying to
got
take
it.
care of myself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, if being a pro bothers them, then
No, that's fine.
got to get on board.
That's fine.
That's it. Who do you think would be most likely to take the ice with their skate guards still on?
all the 09s besides Max, like,
Okay.
and
They're just too excited, or they just forget?
no, they're
Probably
they're
Jackman.
a bit slow.
Jackman,
They're
okay.
a bit slow,
Yeah. No, Kaprowski, I think. I think
Kaprowski.
like he's been walking by a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe we told him.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't have told him. I probably would have just let him walk
Let it
out
go.
there.
Let
It
it
actually happened my second year in Oshawa.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Ottawa,
Yeah.
our Finnish guy went on the ice with his skate guards on, and they got it on video and played it in the middle of the game
Nice.
for everyone to see.
Great.
I think it was on TSN too.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Legendary moment. Do you guys ever let them forget that, or is that like that'll stick with them at least a couple months?
Yeah, no, like I won't rub it in,
Right.
but it is funny to see it.
But
Like
edit
it's
it
like
on loop
it's
and
in
play it
good
in the
fun,
dressing
right?
room.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's in good fun. Harry, last game we were wearing our black helmets,
This is what I was
he
going to ask.
and he wore his white helmet out
Okay.
after the second period.
Is after this, you
Yeah,
swapped it?
made it about halfway through the tunnel until
Yeah.
someone said to him,
Because they were practicing all week with white, so like,
Right.
it's just an instinct.
Yeah. Fair enough. That was literally my next question: is who comes out with the wrong color bucket on? So okay,
There
good to
you
know.
go.
We can just agree to that.
not
one.
just him though. A lot of
Yeah.
guys do.
Oh, I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think has the strangest or funniest pre-game routine?
Strangest.
Maybe Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie.
Okay.
Robbie, well, he gets to the rink, like he's like the last guy at the rink.
Right.
But in warm-ups, he's doing everything like 110%. Like,
Okay.
like he's like in the middle of like a Super Bowl game, like the way he's like,
Wow.
he's like going stops and starts, sprinting, like even just like in the band work, each one just so exaggerated. It's kind of funny to watch.
Wow. And
I like to go near him, just have some of that rub off on me, like that hard work.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You pair that up with toilet
And
stick,
it's
and all of a
fun, too,
sudden,
yeah.
that's a pretty weird pre-game
Yeah,
routine.
right.
Yeah, he's drenched before he goes on the ice.
I would imagine so. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good to know. You almost need 2 Gitch loops for him because he's just going
He
to
does
burn
have 2
through one.
Gitch loops, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Last one here. Who on the team desperately needs a haircut the most?
Tristan Delisle.
Tristan.
Is it?
Tristan Delisle.
Okay.
Haircut. He needs a comb as well.
Okay.
His hair hasn't been brushed in
just-
probably since I don't even care remember the
Just an
last
ape.
time.
Yeah. Just an ape.
He just rolls out of bed and
Yeah.
finds a pair of pants, puts them on,
Right.
no underwear.
Just lives and
Yeah.
breathes hockey and forgets
Yeah,
everything else.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know what?
He loves the game.
There's worse
Yeah,
things than
he
you could
does
be,
love
right?
the game for sure.
Great. Awesome. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Poke the Bear, guys. Thanks so much for poking the bear. And we got some highlights for you. We had 2 games here this weekend. Obviously, the Owen Sound back-to-back against the Erie Otters. Split result. We'll go ahead and roll the first game here, and we'll be right back to chat about it.
Puts on the brakes, tried to feed it back through. It was broken up, but DeLille steals it back from Edwards. There's a shot, scores! Easton Micas picks up a puck out front and roofs it.
You get the opening marker of the game, and you see here, Max DeLille just crosses, tries to make a pass through, then picks up his own giveaway, sliding through and finds a wide open Easton Micas, is able to just beat it over the shoulder there of Noah Erliden. So again, just lucky there for Micas to kind of lull the defense there, trying to stop that puck, and a great shot by Easton Micas. Easton
Banks has it again for the attack. 15 seconds on the 5-on-3. Walking in, shot saved, made Erliden. Rebound saved again. Taylor, shot, he scores! Caden Taylor! 8 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Attack will remain on the power play, and they're up by 2.
Caden Taylor, I think, just ripped the monkey Owen Sound attack, and you're going to see here Zarowski just power play there at the net. Crawford takes a whack at it, comes right out to Taylor, who just fires it as it looked like in the way there was Oliver Turner, who may have restricted his own netfinder's ability to save that one for poor Noah Erliden, and that will make it 2-0. And you
See with him, but Crawford has to retreat. He's being watched there. Sends it across for Banks. Banks picks it up. Now Banks, top of the slot, scores! John Banks settled the puck down and beats Erliden. It's 3-0 attack.
slot and beats Noah Erliden straight up 5-hole. You see here, he missed it and then re-corrals it. You see Nick Sikora there calling for it, but he just resettles himself and beats Noah Erliden 5-hole. I think had to respect the shooter there to his left in Nick Sikora, but nice shot by John Banks.
Michael Deck out of the box. He's ahead now, and here comes Gabe Frasca and Michael Deck. Deck trying to settle this one down. Shot, save and made, he scores! Michael Deck, welcome back to the Bay Shore. Puts the Otters on the board.
Building here, and he saw him kind of, I'm not sure if that was barking or saying hi to some fans there. You see 1, 2, and 3. There's the whack off the post, and yeah, that's definitely in for Michael Deck there. Chip it to himself. Second whack, third whack. Making a trio there. What hand-eye coordination there for.
And welcome back inside the Bay Shore as play has just begun in period number 3. Attack and Otters on the power play. They score! Gabe Frasca takes the pass out front.
The first minor. It'll still be a full 2-minute power play for this Erie Otters squad, who will have a chance to tie the game now. And that feed comes from, I believe.
Here's Bedkowski watching for an option, finds Sikora. Sikora now top of the slot. Greenberg scores! Lenny Greenberg! Took him an extra second to settle the puck down, and that might have been enough to fake out Erliden. The Attack restore the 2-goal lead.
Again for the Attack, that's his 6th of the season for Lenny Greenberg, and another great pass by Nick Sikora, skipped right by Harry Nancy and just beat the glove side there as Lenny Greenberg passed Noah Erliden, and again 38 shots with about 11 minutes left in this game, JC. He faced a lot of rubber tonight as Noah Erliden, and I'm not sure if that one just beat him or he thought he was close to the post.
Roberts on opposite point, bouncing puck in front. They get a chance there. Erliden made the save. They score! Noah Nelson tips it out front. Making a 3-goal lead restored for the Owen Sound Attack, who
Erie Otters here, and they just haven't been able to swim away. As you see there, what a tip by Noah Nelson. They finally gotten that point shot to go, and again, just beat Noah Erliden, who I would say had no real...
Max DeLille trying to make it around Sorry here. Has a hit thrown on him. Easton Micus in to help out. Now Pierce Bowie, he's gonna walk in. There's a shot, he scores! Pierce Bowie! The Otter killer with 16 points in 7 games. You can make it 17. That's his 7th goal in 7 games against the Otters.
It was in, JC. What a shot there by Pierce Bowie, who creates his own space here, and beautiful picks the corner there on Noah Erliden. It might be a screen here between Micus and Taylor, and yeah, it is. Noah did not know where that one was going, and Bowie makes no mistake. That's his 15th.
George picking up the win tonight. Will he appear again tomorrow, or is that his swan song before leaving to join Team Canada? Attack celebrating the victory 6-2 over the Erie Otters as they salute the fans at the Bayshore on a Friday night.
Great result there for the Attack, obviously getting close there at the beginning of the third, and then the Jets just turn on, and the Bears walk away with a big win. What kind of things did you guys walk away from that effort going, really like that, and just proud of the team?
No, just our work ethic. We were executing plays from the first to third period, and like you said, in third period we just kept scoring goals and just won the game.
Momentum seemed to shift there. Was that just bounces going the right way? You guys kind of just doing the right thing the whole time, or is there a moment where you guys look at each other and go, okay, this is close, we got to change the way we're approaching this game, and it worked?
I think it just started like in the first. We played our game, we played structured, worked them down low, kind of controlled the game. I think the shots were like 20-8, something crazy after the first, and like the third period's a result of that. You kind of wear them down, and we kept up 3-2. We kept our foot on the gas. We didn't, sit back, and then, eventually it just broke, and we poured it on them in the third.
That's great. Seeing, obviously, former Attack player pick your very own number, is that a nod to you, or is he just trying to get under your skin? What's that all about?
I wouldn't think it has anything to do. I didn't really think about it like that at all. Maybe just because he wore 15.
Something similar.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Didn't put too much thought into it.
Fair enough. How do you guys, when you have former players like that come back to the Bayshore, is it, do you kind of say your hellos and then it's game on, or do you play the game and then just, say hi to them after the game, or do you even say hi at all?
Oh, like a couple hellos during the game, Decker was in this room with all of us, he was a great guy, great teammate, and to get traded was pretty sad to see, but during that game, he wanted like
you wanted all the smoke.
Yeah, he wanted smoke. Yeah, thanks for saying that. He wanted smoke, chirping boys, just taunting everybody, so
Right. Okay, so he's made it pretty clear where his allegiances land.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Obviously, it's a tough thing, I'm sure, to navigate as former teammates. So, great. Well, an awesome effort there from the Attack. Big win, back-to-back games. So there's another one here to watch. Let's roll Saturday's game, and we'll be right back after that.
Looks up ice, he's an option. Here's Bowie trying to get it to go, but in comes Gabe Frasca to break that up. Ahead to Sorry now. Sorry got it across for Michael Deck. Out to Sorry again. Sorry with a chance. Shot, they score! Nice pass by Michael Deck to send in Sorry. It's Dylan Edwards that finishes it off, and the Otters get out to a 1-0 lead.
Quick start for the Otters there as Only the third shot of the contest. And you see there, Carter's not able to make the finishing save off that one, and Edwards will get the credit, which is his 15th goal of the season. Full strength Owen Sound team, because since Tyrion's gone down, they traded for Caden Taylor and Wesley Royston. So we've never seen a, Dale DeGray attack team yet.
Puck played back for Benkowski. He scores! David Benkowski! The captain ties the game.
A great shot by the big man, David Benkowski, his second goal of the season. And man, did the attack need that one, JC. A lot better start in this period than the previous. And a lot of puck possession, couple offensive zone face-offs, and it pays dividends in the end for the attack.
There you see Sikora, just a heads up. He knows Benkowski's open back on the point. Had a shooting lane, so he feeds him the puck. And look at the Otters. They have to quickly shift their attention from the battle that was going on along the boards back to Benkowski on the point. And that gave him enough time to walk in and get all he wanted on that shot. Now it's set ahead for Jake Crawford, trying to catch Erie, changing. Here's Caden Taylor. He's outside the line, so the attack will have to tag up, but Erie picks his pocket away. They go 3-on-1. There's a chance. Deck, he scores! Michael Deck, 2 goals in 2 games against his former team, and he gets to ask the Bayshore crowd once again if they remember him.
Another great shot by Michael Deck there on the ensuing 3-on-1 off a turnover at the opposite blue line. A great pass by Dylan Edwards. Now got a goal and an assist on the night, same as Deck. And that top line continues to produce of Deck, Frasca, and Dylan Edwards. That's Gabriel Frasca. And you gotta wonder there for
able to keep it off his stick, but the Otters keep it alive by pressing. It set up the boards for Deck. Deck now trying to find a passing option. Went off the skate of Rogers. Here's another chance out for the Otters side of the goal. They score. It's Michael Deck. Second goal of the game. 2 goals and an assist for the former Owen Sound Attack. The Otters strike again. They lead by 2.
Advantageous for Michael Deck as he gets his second of the night, as you mentioned. Second straight, you see there. Beat a sprawling Carter Georges. Just fighting for it there is Dylan Edwards through 3 different black shirts there. And the 4th time is the charm there for the Otters, who are now 1 for 4 on the power play. And now have a commanding 2-goal lead with just under a minute left in the second period, JC.
Checked there by Misiak. Puck comes over to Greenberg. Greenberg delays off the post. Oh, Greenberg just an inch away from getting the attack within 1. Good start to the period so far for the attack, but it's a 2-on-1 now for the Erie Otters the other way. Misiak, he's got a man with him. Misiak shoots, he scores!
How quickly the tables turn, or if you're an Office fan, the turntables, as Misiak puts that one off the post and in after Greenberg goes post and out, and perfectly placed shot by the Slovakian native, again named to Slovakia's World Junior preliminary roster, and with a shot like that you can see why. Not even a minute in, exactly 40 seconds into the period, now makes it a 3-goal lead for the Otters.
Attack get a chance at wanted on it, but it almost got tipped in by Murray out front. Now Edwards on the point, looking for an option. Edwards fends off a check, puts it back to Trevino. He shoots, he scores. Tristan Trevino makes it a 4-goal lead for the Otters. It's on the power play, and that might be all she wrote.
And Crawford not happy with the celebration there by the Otters. He's barking at somebody on the bench there, and Trevino finds the top corner past Carter George, and the Reels have really come off the school bus there, JC, as second power play marker, make them 2 for 5 now on the night for the Otters. Trevino's 3rd goal of the season from the back end, and when it rains, it pours, they say, JC. And
Alessio and Zarowski just playing keep away. Time ticking down now with Plant. And that is going to do it as the Erie Otters return the favor at the Bayshore. They fall 6-2 Friday night. They come out on top 5-1 on Saturday night and will head back to Pennsylvania, taking 2 out of 3 on the road trip this week.
33 shots.
Well, not necessarily the result that the Attack are looking for there, but obviously lots of shots on net. Is that just bounces not quite going the right way, or how does, I guess, what do you guys take away from the game?
No.
I'll go. I just think if you don't play the right way, you're not going to get rewarded. And, that entire game, I think maybe we thought it was going to be easy, winning the night before, whatever it was, we came out. They were ready for us. I'm sure they made some changes to their game plan. And, I mean, just the whole night we were lazy, making the wrong plays, turning pucks over a lot, super undisciplined. And you can't play that way and expect to win against any team.
Yeah.
Like you said, we just weren't executing plays, struggling, especially getting the puck out. But we had our chances, a ton of grade A's, so I don't think that's anything to worry about on the offensive side. But just to learn from this game and just to fix up a few things. Yeah,
like you guys, ended tied in shots there, and I know trailed a little bit in the first in shots, a little bit in the second, but kept it close there for most of the game, and then. Obviously, the dagger at the beginning of the third kind of seemed to shift a little bit of the momentum, but then you guys picked it right back up and started just peppering the goalie and ended up tied in shots. Is that, you guys seem to really be able to turn the Jets on, obviously, in the third period, both games. It just seemed that the pucks were kind of bouncing one way and not necessarily in the favor of the Attack there this game. I know, shots have been a big focus for you guys this year. That was something that was a bit of a struggle last year. How do you think that our game has changed a little bit to allow the Attack to finish with such high numbers of shots and sort of being able to limit shots against seems to be a big improvement from last year?
Yeah, I think, this year we have better puck movers, more high offensive players, and just being able to transport pucks and, get them out of zone and try to be opportunistic in the O zone. Having offensive-minded players. But I think recently we probably struggled in terms of giving up a lot of shots. And that's something we got to address. I think early in the season we were better at it when we were on that 9-2 run in terms of limiting teams to 20 shots, let's say.
Right.
I think that's something we can improve on. We're going to find success.
Awesome. What are you guys looking for from the guys this weekend? Obviously, it's a big road trip. You guys get lots of time to be together and away. It's going to be obviously probably very exhausting. You don't get necessarily the same amount of sleep or prep, whatnot, but how does that kind of bring a team together, and how excited are you guys to get that time together?
We're really excited, just all the guys just have to buy in, play a full 60 minutes, and I think if we do that, we'll be good for all 3 games.
Nice.
Yeah, I think road trips are big in a the momentum of a team season, and it can either go one way or the other, and I think we just got to go in and we go and play in some tough buildings in Barrie, Sudbury, and the Sioux, and like you said, a lot of travel on a lot of hours on the road, so just building our momentum, creating our own energy, whether it's a hit, block shot, just, those little things that'll, just keeping the effort level high on the road and, get as many points as we can out of it.
Do you guys have a favorite spot? Obviously, when you go on these trips, I know you guys get to do some meals out and a couple of team builders, perhaps. Do you have something you're really looking forward to this weekend, or a spot you're most excited about going?
No, not really.
No, it is a tough one. Going to Sudbury and the Sioux up north.
Not a whole lot of fun up there, I guess.
There is a mall in the Sioux.
Okay.
There's not too many stores to be excited about, but maybe more so than we have here. I think probably the best trip, I think everyone would say, would be Ottawa.
Okay.
We usually stay downtown, and you go to the Rideau Center, and
nice.
There's tons of stuff there, right? And it's good if you do it before Christmas, get some Christmas shopping done. But we'll have to see what the Sioux has to offer for us.
Yeah. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on this as well. Obviously, you guys have Carter George heading off to World Juniors, and then just today, both Pierce Bowie and Cole Zarowski getting named to the OHL Top Prospects game, which I know you got to play in that. Both of you played in that, I think, last year with Matt. What was that experience like for you guys, and have you already talked to them and said, like, hey, here's what to expect?
Yeah, it was a fun, exciting moment, just grabbing all the best draft eligible players in the league and competing against them. It was a big opportunity for us, and I'd like to congrats both Z and Boo, and it's going to be a big learning experience for them, and just to prove their skills and their abilities to the scouts to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You're always happy to see your teammates have success, and that's a product of everyone, the teammates, staff, coaches, and that's just a result of it, right? So. All you can do is watch and cheer them on. We haven't really had a chance to talk about it much. We kind of just found out after practice.
Nice.
But yeah, these draft events are, only happens once in your draft year, right? So you just kind of, my advice to them would be to, soak it all up, enjoy the moment. And then for Carter, not really a surprise to anyone, that he made their World Junior team, and he has the experience from last year being their starter and having some amazing games. So. I think he'll do just fine.
Yeah, that's awesome. Obviously, you guys are confident in the team. I know Carter's going away, and now you guys got two great goalies still, like, with the team. Not a lot of teams get to say that when they have a goalie going away. How much confidence does that give you, knowing you've got so many capable players on this team that, if one has to go away to Team Canada or go to the top prospect game, that you guys just have these pieces that can fill those gaps, and you can rely on them and be confident in it?
A ton. With Carter leaving, we have two amazing goalies. Trent Bennett is a 4th round pick to the NHL.
Yeah.
He's 6'8". He's been incredible ever since he came to the league. Corpy, he's kind of got the short end of the stick this year, but against Kingston, he was phenomenal. To be frank, he won us that game.
Yeah.
Kept us in it throughout the first. We didn't come out great for him, and we were just so excited for him with everything he's been through this year. And I'm really excited to see him carry that momentum into getting more games and more opportunity with Carter being at World Juniors.
Awesome, great to hear. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're going to wrap it up now. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching Attack Wrap this week. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode after a 3-game road trip. Stay tuned on Rogers TV for all your Owen Sound Attack action.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others and take chances with their license, their jobs, and their future. Remember what's at stake and choose your ride, whether you're the driver, the passenger, or the party host. Thanks for supporting Sober Driving. I hope we never meet.
Visit arrivealive.org to find out more.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a